From the dungeons of Morningstar, my name's Stretch.
And I'm Clint, and this is Prevailing Strange.
This installment of Prevailing Strange is what we like to call Rant and Sundry, where Clint and I get to touch on some of the subjects that we've previously touched on this week, or follow wherever the tangents take us.
So yeah, if you like what we're doing here, you like joining us every week, like, comment, subscribe, do all that sort of stuff. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just a bit of finger exercise. Hook in, show us.
Tangents have you got for us?
Well, I've seen recently that, what's his name, Jake Paul has gone about suing people who say his fights are fake.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So he's even got an apology out of Piers Morgan.
Okay.
Piers Morgan wrote a public apology. The thing is, unless you come up with some paperwork to say it's defamatory, how can you sue somebody? He's going to have to show, how's he going to prove in a court of law that his fights aren't fixed?
Innocent until proven guilty, I guess, I think.
But with the weight of public opinion these days, everybody knows they're fake anyway.
Well, I think the defendant has to have, the evidence.
Some sort of evidence to back up why he said it.
Yeah, not just hearsay.
Well, the way I see it is all you've got to do is watch his fight with Mike Tyson, dude. You see how many times Mike Tyson stops himself from following through. Like, he actually stops himself from throwing a punch so many times in that fight.
Unfortunately, we probably won't find out for the next 20-odd years or whatever it is.
When he retires?
Yeah, until something happens.
Yeah. Mike Tyson says in deathbed.
That's probably when we'll find out.
Yeah. I didn't lose to Jake Paul at all. It's like it was just something to set my children up for the rest of their lives.
Oh, careful. We don't want to get sued by Jake Paul.
You can have the $3.50 I've got in my pocket. Go for it, pal. Actually, no, I've got a second-hand mouse here that my son has bitten. He can have that too. It is a Logitech mouse, which is actually a really good mouse.
There you go.
I just need some super glue to. Now, mind you, I've never found that piece that he's bitten out of there. So either he's swallowed it, or he knew he did the wrong thing and put it in the bin. Which the other day I was sitting there and I was laying on the lounge with Rachel and Logan, and my fucking arm stuck to the pillow, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? There was a bit of clear packing tape on my pillow. I'm like, peel that off. It's just your arts and crafting. You've stuck a bit to my pillow. Pulled it off. No, there was a hole there, Jeremy. He's cut it with a pair of scissors and he taped over the hole. I'm like, what's this shit? He's like, oh, sorry, I cut it with my scissors and I just wanted to fix it. Mind you, he's already tried setting fire to the garbage bin. Did you hear that fucking chestnut of a story?
No.
Come out to me room one day. I was playing video games and he's come out to my room and I could just smell on him that something was burning. I'm like, have you been smoking? He went, no, Dad, don't be silly. I'm like, what have you been doing? He went, nothing. Like,
classic.
Fucking bullshit. I got up, the mop, we've got the big swivel sweeper mop, the big green things. One of them's got a melted fucking patch in it. I go inside, all the plastic bag around the fringe of the garbage bin has been singed. I'm like, what's this? And he goes, I don't know. I'm like, what happened to the garbage bin? I wanted to see if it was flammable. And what did you learn, Logan? It's not flammable. It just melt. Fuck my life. Lucky the house is insured well.
Oh, God.
Douchebag. Such a maggot.
Got a question for you.
Okay, I'm ready to answer it.
Would you rather see Christopher Nolan's version of Pulp Fiction or Quentin Tarantino's version of Interstellar?
Neither. That's what makes Christopher Nolan, Quentin Tarantino.
But if you had to choose one.
Have they already been made?
No. Like, just fucking hypothetical. Fucking hell. One or the other.
So do they both exist in the world? Do I have to pick and choose one or the other?
Yeah, one or the other.
Neither. I'll go see K-pop Demon Hunters.
You're a fuckwit.
Nah, look, that's what makes them pair fucking insanely talented at what they do. Quentin Tarantino couldn't do Interstellar.
Interstellar doesn't exist. Christopher Nolan's doesn't exist.
But Christopher Nolan exists.
Yeah. And he did Pulp Fiction.
I probably wouldn't go and watch it. It's going to be shit.
You wouldn't know because you wouldn't know the source material, the original.
Oh, so it's not a remake.
No. Yeah, like if just fucking shits and giggles, one made the other.
But who's making the other one?
What do you mean?
Well, if either Christopher Nolan's making Pulp Fiction
Yeah,
or Quentin Tarantino's making Interstellar, who's making the other one?
They've both been made. Which one would you prefer to watch?
Who made each one?
Christopher Nolan
made Pulp
Fiction. Quentin Tarantino did.
I'd watch both of them.
We talk about clippable shit for this show. This ain't going to be it. This might be it. This might be fucking it. Because you're so fucking hard to get along with.
Dude, I'd honestly watch them both. But I'd probably be more interested in Interstellar. Quentin Tarantino.
See, it'd be the other way around for me. Nolan's Pulp Fiction?
No. I don't think Pulp Fiction would be good if it was done by anybody else except for Quentin Tarantino.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think Interstellar could have been done by other people. Because at the end of the day...
You wouldn't get that soundtrack.
Yeah, you would.
Not with Quentin Tarantino, you wouldn't.
Oh, no. Fair. Fair. That soundtrack does make that movie a lot, though. But then again, you wouldn't get Quentin Tarantino's soundtrack for Pulp Fiction either.
No.
So it'd be Hans Zimmer in Pulp Fiction.
Like all the kind of hallmarks of...
God damn.
Imagine Interstellar was Quentin Tarantino's vision.
It was just all red and white and feet. No, I'm still sticking with it. Quentin Tarantino's Interstellar.
Fucking the robots say racial slurs and stuff. Dial down the racial, dial back the racist.
What's your racism setting at, Cass? 98%. Let's dial it back down to 75.
And it wouldn't be it wouldn't be fucking what's his name, Alfred fucking doing the thing. It would be fucking
Samuel L. Jackson.
Don't go quietly.
Interstellar, motherfucker. Have you heard it? Don't go quietly into the night, motherfucker.
100%. 100%.
Samuel Jackson. I fucking lied to you, Murph. Oh, wow, now he's an Australian bug. Fucking hell. Wow. That'll be okay. Yeah.
Now I want to see it.
Same.
Yeah.
Reboot.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I was reading this or saw a video the other day about how Fifth Element.
Yep.
So Bruce Willis's character.
Yep.
Dallas and the main Corbin Dallas and the main bad guy.
Yep.
Never meet.
No, they do not.
That blew my mind.
Really?
I was like the fact that I never realised it in the past.
He doesn't meet Lulu either. He only meets the priest.
Yeah. They almost meet in the elevator scene. But yeah, throughout the entire movie where one is the antagonist, the other's the protagonist, never meet.
It's fucking different, isn't it?
Wild. It's wild.
The director probably didn't think too far ahead. He was too busy swooning the 13-year-old.
She wasn't 13 though.
She could have been. I don't know.
Mm.
But dude, no. Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
For sure.
That fucking dial your racist back in. Fuck me, that is fucking funny.
Yeah.
If only I could meme that somehow.
You can. What's your racism level at, Tars? It's so easy to do.
I have a short for us to check out.
Oh, another one? Is it by the Racka fellas?
No.
No?
No.
So what's the short?
It's up. It's ready to rock and roll. It's that last one. It's called Portrait of God.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So it's a non-existent portrait. Well, that's a shit way of looking at it. Is this horror?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It says short horror film,
You know,
right?
no, listen. Okay, listen. You like watching me laugh. Okay? You've said it's one of the greatest joys of your life.
Sure.
Why do you keep doing this shit to me?
Because I like seeing you shit yourself too.
Did you see what I left you in that bowl earlier? For everyone that's tuning in now, before we started the podcast, I had to go and vacate my bowels, right? It was quite a messy affair. I've seen explosions do worse damage. Jeremy had to take photos of it. He's that fascinated by that poop. And go.
Fuck off, gun.
I said it, so it exists.
Mm-hmm.
What does God look like? I'm going to show you a painting, or rather, a photograph of a painting. Just take a moment and stare at it. What do you see?
Black screen.
If the answer is nothing, if it just looks black to you, don't worry, that's what I see too. But that's not what everyone sees. The painting I've chosen for this project is titled Portrait of God. While most viewers see nothing, some insist they see a person in the darkness, one that they can describe and draw out with consistent details.
It's a man, or close to a man.
Wrinkled, skinny.
Really skinny.
He looks skinny. He's smiling.
He's grinning. He smiles down at us.
Almost looks like the corners of his mouth got smudged.
Like he's wearing a mask.
It's too wide. His eyes.
He's looking down with wow. His eyes are big.
They're big. They've got this glint in them.
This speckle of light in them. Honestly, it's unsettling. Of course it's frightening. That kind of power should be.
I don't like looking at it. I don't like it.
It's beautiful.
Maybe it's just a trick of the light. Maybe they're seeing something they want to see. But how are their descriptions so consistent? Maybe they really are having a religious experience.
Or it was in the script.
Why does God appear to them and not us? What does God look like? I'm going to show you a painting, or rather, a photograph of a painting. Just take a moment and stare at it. What do you see?
Is that Veronica Mars?
No.
That's the Void. fuck it off. You're a fucking piece of shit. Hope you died gonorrhea and rotten hell.
Did you fart?
No. I shit myself.
I could smell it.
Probably still stuck in your bed from earlier. Fuck shit.
It's moving, Clint.
I know it's a movie.
It's moving.
I'm not watching it. Where's your God now?
And lead us not into temptation.
You deserve this. I'm sorry.
For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Oh, you motherfucker. You lost me. The hands look too human. Deathlight. It's Pennywise Clown. I don't feel so bad now. Look into my butthole. Holy fuck.
What do you think of that, buddy?
Dylan Clark can go fuck himself, that's what I think. See that shit, dude? Did you see that? That's that shit I'm talking about, dude.
There's some fucking cool ideas out there, isn't
That
there?
was so fucking cool.
This came out years ago.
Really?
Yeah, so, you know, the eye pinpricks of light in the dark. Very cool aesthetic.
Yeah, it is, dude. I like that it wasn't in your face like this is something truly horrific.
Yeah, it wasn't overly saturated.
Hmm.
It was just like your interpretation of the subject.
No, I agree. That was pretty good. Has your butthole ever done this?
No.
Mine was just doing it a little.
Speak to me, oh chocolate lips.
I need some foam on this chair because it is just flat board. I feel like I'm creating a vacuum. And if I stand up, it's going to be like a suction cup. I'm going to pick the chair up with it. Might have to do a fart before we leave.
just to break the
let
seal.
it go. It's like the fucking...
Plunger.
Yeah, it's like a plunger. I don't know. I didn't write the story. It's just there. Look, but that's what I'm really excited for about the back rooms. There was a story that Rain showed me, and she was fascinated by that back room sort of stuff. And it's something as simple as, you know how you've got these massive water reservoirs, how the drainage comes down the big walls like that, and it looks like it falls away to nothing, and it just keeps on going forever.
Yep.
So it was a young lady, and she's just sitting on this ledge. It's not a flat. It's sort of like rolls down, but then it keeps going like that. Mm-hmm. So you got the water comes down and it rolls down like a waterfall. But at any time, you can't climb out because it's not a vertical wall, but it's enough for you to have a bit of purchase on so you can sit there. Mm-hmm. You can't move though. And then eventually she starts hearing people screaming in the distance. And then she's looking around and there's bloody fingernails on the thing from where they're trying to think. And then slowly water starts trickling out of this drain. And then just over a period of 3 or 4 minutes, it starts dribbling a bit faster. And then it starts getting slippery and you see her sort of slipping a little bit and trying to – that there just builds up that anticipation and it's like that there.
Yeah.
Didn't have to be any big special effects. No. Didn't have to be anything overtly gory or horrifying about it. But that was – I put that up more than the one we watched last week.
That one was better, yeah, definitely.
I've literally got a headache.
You're talking about like creepypasta and background.
Oh, how good is creepypasta?
So there was a webcomic that came out of Japan called – have you ever heard of this one?
No.
So it starts off – there's been an earthquake, happens quite a lot in Japan, but it's this fault line has protruded up from the ground, and it's like news reports of this story and whatnot, and this one person's watching it. And what's weird about this fault line is where they've found it out in the middle of the fucking forest is there's these perfectly like cookie cutter shapes of human beings.
Right.
Hundreds of them along this fault line. What is it? It's fucking this mystery and everyone's talking about it, whatever. Story kind of goes on a little bit. Anyway, they get closer to it and people have been turning up to this site and they're trying to close it down because people have been going into these holes claiming that they see one and they're like, that's my shape. Intrinsically, I know I fit in that. It's mine, and they go into it. You see them disappear into these fucking person-shaped holes, just disappear into the mountainside. And they're like, what the fuck? What's happening here? Why are people drawn to this? Why are they going into it? And eventually they find the other side of this fault line that has protruded up from the ground. And it's all these weird fissure-like shapes. And they're like, this is kind of weird. Until you see one person is like an eye and a distorted face. They've walked all the way through this fucking cookie cutter mold and fucking disformed themselves over the fucking length of this fucking mountain. It's fucking weird, man.
Dude, see, that sort of shit trips me out.
Yeah.
Like, I say this all the time, but I'll watch so much of AJ stuff. Like, I don't know. You still haven't watched any Y-Files, have you?
No, I haven't.
He's even got he's put up this new thing now. It's like a 24-hour watch-along.
Yeah, okay.
So you can tune into his YouTube channel whenever you want, and then you just pick up on the story wherever it is, and it just tells all the stories that he's done.
Yeah.
So it's just a 24-hour watch-along. I could sit there and watch them all day. It doesn't matter how many times I see the same story.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a story of, let's just talk about the Grand Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
Now, everybody knows about the Grand Canyon, but does everybody know that there's a portion of the Grand Canyon that no one is allowed to go to? That if you go to this part of the Grand Canyon, Black Hawk helicopters come out of nowhere with armed forces and everything on it, and they take you out of there.
Yeah, right.
You are not allowed in there. Why? There was apparently stories going on that there's fucking lizard people there and the American government knows all about it. You laugh, but there is facts that correlate.
Mm-hmm.
And there's people that have actually been there when the armed forces show up and they've been into these caverns that you are not allowed to go into. There's these caves you're not allowed anywhere near where you get to these things and the technology in your phone fucks up. People that have had pacemakers, their pacemakers start skipping.
Mm-hmm.
Compasses refuse to work down there. GPS refuses to work down there. Why? Why? And why? And why does the US government come and take you out of there as soon as you get there?
It's all hearsay. I'm a curious skeptic, but at the same time,
I want to know.
I would like to know.
Let's
if that's
go.
True. I want there to be magic in this world.
Me too.
I haven't seen it yet.
In the last 6 months, there's been more, what do they call them? UAPs.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what they are?
Yep. Unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Yeah. There's been more UAPs in the last 6 months than there has been in the history of mankind. Is that because they don't want us to know shit and they're like going, oh, look, there's aliens over here. Look over here. We've got UAPs and stuff. Don't look over here behind the curtain. We've got some truly horrendous shit.
Release the
Epstein files.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I want there to be shit. I want there to be... We talk about aliens and we talk about space and shit, but I don't want there to be aliens in space. What's on Earth is fascinating enough. Like, I want to know what's at the bottom of our ocean. Now, we're now just getting technology enough where we are having manned expeditions to the bottom of the Mariana Trench.
Man, some of the submersible pictures that come back of these alien-looking fucking things down there, man, are wild.
Have you seen that? This came out years ago, and it wasn't that far down. And it looked like a squid, but it weren't a fucking squid. Oh, dude, it looks truly horrifying. But this is what I want to know. Like, I want to know what the fuck's down there. I want to be a billionaire just so that I can hire a submersible to take me down there and, like, pay me 3 of our friends and maybe an Xbox controller, and we just go down there and have a look. Don't worry about the cracking and the popping of the carbon fibre tube that we're in. Don't worry about that.
The fact that things can live that deep under that pressure, the fact that things can live near volcanic vents breathing nothing but sulfur, it gives you kind of hope that they might find things on the moon of Jupiter, Europa, which is, they believe, just ocean underneath a crust of ice, potentially. I would like them to tap that and see what they find.
Look at that fucking thing and tell me that's not an alien, dude.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
Yeah.
The tentacles on that thing are over 100 meters long.
There's been some fucking weird shit that they found down there. Things that, like, transform shape completely.
Yes, sir.
Not just jellyfish blubber looking thing. Like, it changes shape like a cuttlefish, but looks like a jelly and...
Like the... Congressional hearings, aliens exist and they're in our oceans, and that was updated November 15, 2024. That just looks like something out of a video game. That's fake.
Yeah, that's fake.
Yeah. And this one could be real, though.
Yeah. In my heart.
Oh, dude. Underwater xenomorphs, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, man. Some of the things that Jeremy Corbell has been bringing to the fore. Yeah. Pretty interesting.
Another thing that fries my noodle is, please hold.
Yeah, did you see that there's a Harvard professor talking about this interstellar object that's entered our solar system that's coming by Earth. So his kind of speciality is talking about what if it is extraterrestrial.
Yep.
So he wrote a paper on it, this thing coming in from fucking who knows where, and he's saying, in the paper, he's saying that there's like very, very, very small chance that this is hostile alien. But his kind of whole thing is theory on if it is.
Yeah. So
these papers have been pricking up and putting out these fucking headlines like Harvard professor says interstellar object is aliens.
The one that's coming in at insane speeds at the moment.
Stupid speed, yeah. So they're all quoting parts of his paper saying, oh, he's a Harvard professor. He's saying it's definitely this and it's definitely that.
He's not a Harvard professor, is he?
No, he's a professor.
Oh, shit.
But it's all theoretical.
Right.
So his paper is based on, in the theoretical case that it was.
Right.
This, and this. He's not saying it is at all. He says there is next to no chance that it is. His is it's just all theory, hypothetical, if it was. But they're picking it up as Harvard professor says
that
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And, like, it's crazy.
So that's like I watched Did you ever see George Knapp's interview with Joe Rogan?
Mm-hmm.
And did you watch the Jeremy Corbell and the what's the general's name?
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember his name, but he was the US general in the Navy.
Yeah.
And then you had Bob Lazar.
Yeah.
All this shit that Bob Lazar has been saying for fucking 30, 40 years, right? Over 40 years.
Yeah.
Now, everyone's like, oh, Bob Lazar's crazy, he's this, that, and the other. That motherfucker hasn't earned a cent, right? He's wrote some books.
Has a little science shop in Tucson, like Texas or some shit like that.
It's Arizona.
Come
on, mate. You've been in America more than anybody. Why don't you know?
I'm not even sure it's in Arizona, but wherever it is, little science shop. So things that he had kind of divulged in the 80s.
It's fucking everything's coming out now.
Have come out like patents and stuff like that, like legit technology that he said at the time.
That element 217
that he supposedly has. He gets raided to this day by the FBI and CIA.
And everyone's like, oh, no such fucking thing. They found it, dude.
Did they?
They created element 217. I think it's element 217. But they said that it occurred naturally in these ships that they were finding.
Mm-hmm.
But they were able, element 115.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And so this is what they were saying, that he said that they had this element 115, and like, oh, it's an actual thing. We've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
He used to take friends and family out for these UAP. They're clearly not UAPs because they've been identified by the US government and they were flying around Area 51.
Mm-hmm.
And he used to take his friends out and they'd watch these flight experiments that they were doing once every month. And until he eventually got chased off by the men in suits.
Yeah. I do like that.
Fascinating as fuck, dude.
That Jeremy Corbell's Bob Lazar documentary, what was it called? Unidentified?
Yep.
Yeah. And
can be found on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good watch. Go watch it.
It is a good watch. Down to the point where they're like, oh no, he never worked for fucking this place and that place until they find that phone book that has his name in it and it's been scrubbed from everything else. And that lends weight to the whole thing. And
if the government's coming out and saying, no, he's never been to these sites. He's never worked for the US government. And then he's like, but I have. I've worked with this guy. I worked with that guy. I went to there. I was on these planes. And now everybody knows it's public record, dude. There are planes that take off from the Las Vegas airport every day.
Yeah.
And they return. They've got no numbers. They've got no flags. They've got no identifying marks on these planes whatsoever, similar to the planes that hit the 9/11 towers, if you would have anything to believe about that. Jeremy believes that 9/11 was not an inside job.
No, I'm on the fence. I don't know.
It's a big fence. Some would say that it may even border Mexico. But the whole thing is what did they say? The evidence isn't there for 9/11 being a conspiracy, because how would you hold back so much information from the greater populace, right? If you haven't got 99.9% of the people that are involved in this thing on lockdown. Now, even Bob Lazar said on that Joe Rogan podcast that he had his phone tapped. The US government knew that his wife was unfaithful before he knew. And that's why he ended up getting the sack from not Sector 7. That's Transformers.
Yeah. Skunk Works.
Yes. From the skunk, and he was let go because he was a liability.
Yeah.
Because if this little psychopath's out going through a divorce, what's he going to divulge? But he knew shit, dude, and he has literally come out and said, "Look, man, I know, but I haven't told nobody." And then people kept asking, like George Knapp kept asking, Jamie Corbell kept asking. They're like, "Oh, dude, come and do interviews, this, that, and the other." And he's like, "No, I don't want to because it's just too much hassle."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Dude, we've got Joe Rogan. He's one of the biggest podcasts in the world. You should come on and do a show with us." And he's like, "Yeah, fucking righto." And then he come on and he disappeared again. And then he made his TV show, his documentary. And I'm like, dude, this is trippy as shit.
Yeah. Some of the things that Jeremy Corbell's brought to light, like so there's three main videos: Tic Tac,
Go Fast,
and Gimbal. Yeah. And fighter pilots who corroborate what's going on, where they're whatnot. People who are in the Navy at the time, still active, some of them talking about how they engaged these UAPs. They're not saying they're alien. They don't know what they are, but they're dipping into water and disappear, and when something flying that fast shouldn't be able to do that type of thing.
Change direction instantaneously.
And then one of the other ones I saw was they were doing like war games off the east coast of America.
It popped up 65 nautical miles away in 6 seconds.
Yeah. Well, it was a bunch of ships, and they saw like hundreds of drones.
Oh, really?
And they were that far away from any kind of land that they can't be drones, can't just be.
They wouldn't have the
capability of being out there, and these things buzzed them, and they got video footage of them and buzzing them, and it was like a whole kind of moment in time these things were around for, and then they just disappeared. And
fuck yeah.
Man, there's some fucking wild stories, and even if 1% of them is real, that's it.
Well, I watched this episode of the Corridor Crew the other day. Have you ever heard of the Corridor Crew on YouTube?
No.
So they're a bunch of they do special effects, VFX artists, all of them.
Yep.
So they were doing it was like a debunking session for Alien and all that sort of stuff. You know how when there's shit tons of videos of it, and it's the triangle lights.
Yep.
And they always seem to be moving in one direction, right?
Yep.
These triangle lights. There's a website that you can go to now which will tell you the path of satellites. And you can see in any time in space and any time on Earth where them satellites are, what they're going to do, the correlation between the sun, the moon, everything else. They actually debunked these pyramid lights and these lights that seem to travel in one direction.
Yep.
So what it is that satellites are going around the Earth insane speeds all the time. They've always got reflective panels. When the sun is on the opposite side of the Earth, what you are seeing is that satellite going past your visual cue at that one instance where the sun is reflecting off it and beaming into your light.
Yeah, that's how you see satellites. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what them lights are. They're not actually UFO, UAP, alien spacecraft or anything like that. It is simply the sun is in the perfect spot to reflect light off that satellite's panel, but the fact that there are so many satellites, every time it goes past, it looks like it's rotating. The light's rotating, but it's not. It's just catching that light and taking it, that little bit in your eye that you're seeing. It's something as simple as that.
Oh, man, I don't know. I've seen plenty of satellites go past before. They just look like shooting stars.
Yeah, but the bigger the satellite and the more concentrated the light and the direction, and depending on the angle of the refraction of the light is how bright and how concentrated the light's going to be.
I've seen the ISS go over.
Yeah.
The biggest thing in our sky.
Yeah.
It just looks like a star.
Sun's bigger.
Like the biggest object in our sky, not our night sky. Like
sun doesn't come out at night.
Atmosphere, fuckwit.
Clip it. I love trolling you, motherfucker.
It's the biggest thing in our atmosphere, and it just looks like a star.
Hang on, I'd rather show you. I'm probably explaining it really bad, but dude, you got to watch these guys. They're really good. So yeah. So and the thing is, he goes on to explain about the websites that you can now access, where you can tell what satellites they were, what time they passed by, where you were standing, and it'll tell you what it was.
Yeah, no, yeah,
pretty cool.
I've done it before. I've been
okay, so what are you calling me bullshit for?
No, that video there, that section, that doesn't look real to me. But it doesn't look like a satellite either.
Would it make you feel better to know that one piece of footage was filmed from 5 different viewpoints?
I will go back and watch it and
you will
assess.
Assess. But it fascinates me, dude. I don't care. I honestly, will I care if aliens are real? Not really. Will I care if they are real? Not really. But this whole thing fascinates the shit out of me.
I'm more worried if there isn't anything out there.
Why the fuck are we here? Exactly.
It's the part that doesn't make sense.
There is no discernible way that there is this whole thing. And have you seen, what was it? James Webb Telescope's the biggest fucker we got now, isn't it? That can see behind the sun.
It's not the biggest, it can see the furthest.
Yeah. So you can see behind the sun. Have you seen the galaxies that are behind our sun? The biggest photo ever taken has more galaxies in it than you can count.
Yeah. So the James Webb Telescope, the first kind of big photo revealed big photo. If you hold your thumb up full length of your arm to the sky, your thumbnail in the night sky is not even it's not even as big as your thumbnail. And that's the section of sky it's looking at.
Yeah.
And you have a look at it, and it's like some stupid fucking size picture, and it has millions of dots
hundreds.
in it.
It's hundreds of gigabytes of data in that photograph.
It's ridiculous.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
So it was like 4 years or something that it was focused on that one, like you said, one thumbprint, so it absorbed all that light for as long as it did, right? There's no way on earth, dude. That can't be. It can't be real. It can't. You cannot sit there and say that we are alone in this galaxy, even not the fucking hundreds of thousands that are out there. Yeah.
Well, they're starting to think. They're looking with like.
And for you, hang on a minute. I'm getting fired up now. You fucking idiots who think the world's flat, stop it. Grow up.
So they're looking at the density of space now with James Webb and all that kind of stuff, and they're starting to think that we might be in a pocket, in a void of like, there's not much around us, and like it's not the only place. So if you ever heard of the Boots Void?
No.
So it's a section of sky, the Boots Void, I'll put it up there, where there is just...
Are you going to put up an image of the Boots Void?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
So it's a section of space, kind of an odd-shaped fucking blob.
Right.
That has nothing in it. So when they look at like...
Fucking what?
It has nothing in it.
Like, I can't wait for you to release that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Like the James Webb Telescope takes this photo, it's bullshit of like deep space, and you get fucking heaps of stuff. The James Boot Void is literally a patch of space.
What the shit?
That has nothing in it. Yeah, it's one of the weirdest things out there. I'm genuinely surprised they didn't point James Webb at it first. Yeah, there's nothing there. Why is there nothing there?
Dude, there's galaxies. These are all fucking galaxies
on the
here.
edge, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's just me there counting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Galaxies. And then there's this.
There's nothing there. People theorize that, it could be some kind of doomsday thing. Why? Why would there be...
Why is that vacant block?
Why would you have a hole in a beach? A hole with nothing in it, in a beach. A beach, every bit of sand is a star in the sky. And there's just a fucking
There's just
black
a
hole.
black spot.
Yeah, why would you have that there? It's fucking weird, man. Yeah.
What the... Dude, that's the first time I've heard about this shit. I'm going home to research that.
Yeah, you won't find anything because they don't know.
Government knows.
On that note, we might wrap this up here.
Please, we love talking about this conspiracy shit, aliens and all that sort of stuff. If you'd like to see some more of that in our Rant and Sundry every week, please let us know. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that sort of stuff, man. We absolutely love doing this shit, and we love talking about it, and we like having you along for the ride. Love, peace, chicken grease.
See you next week.